Hey y'all, how's it going? Figured it was time for a garden update. Got a turnip here, pulled it up, greens and all. I like the turnips themselves. Got a leaf broke off here. But this one is a pretty good size. I've got some that are coming out pretty well. I've got a little bit of an update here. Used a bunch of scrap lumber and metal and built a little garden stand here. Can't decide if I want shelves on each wall or just keep this one. I've got a picnic table I thought about putting in here just to keep it out of the weather. I could use it to put stuff on once other things come in for the rest of this year and next year for displaying them. But figured I'd show this off, show off some of my garden. These are some old horse-drawn equipment attachments, 2 sickle mowers and a 1-row planter that I found. I got them at an estate sale. Thought I would put them out here just to spruce it up a little bit. I plan on doing like landscaping gravel inside of where I put the stones. I laid metal down to keep weeds from coming up. If anybody's interested in these old things, this one's a McCormick. Still has the lid on it. I believe these are from the teens or the 20s. I've got this over here is a John Deere number 1. I've got a number 2 that I believe is from the 30s. So this one's obviously older. It also still has the toolbox lid, which is hard to find. Just some neat old pieces of equipment. The planter doesn't say what it is on it anywhere that I've noticed. It's pretty rough, but just here for looks, not planning on using it. I've got the one that I've restored partially. So you can see here I've got a sign, greens, $5 per Walmart sack. You pick them yourself. Got a little parking area here, big enough for about 3 vehicles. I'm thinking I want to make it a little wider and a little farther off the road, just for helping people park without being too close to the road. I'm gonna show off some of the garden here. You can see my pile of gin trash. I have not spread it yet. I'm waiting on the stuff that's out here to finish up. Start out here with my purple hull peas. I think they're gonna be all right. We've got a frost coming next week, but as you can see, most of these look all right. I think they'll be fine. They're putting out pretty well, especially farther down. Even though there's a lot of grass, you can kind of see right above my finger there. If it'll focus in. There we go. You can kind of see it. I've got quite a bit growing down there. I've got some random weeds and stuff all over, but you can see a random row here of turnips. I think I spilled some when I was walking down there to plant them. Down there doesn't look too well. I think I planted them a little too thick. My crimson clover's coming up well here. There's grass mixed in with it, but the clover, 6-8 inches tall roughly, is coming in really well. Kind of disappointed in this. This is the kale. I had a worm problem. Got that taken care of mostly, and then I believe they ended up with some type of fungus. Don't look too well. There's still some good kale in here, but overall it looks pretty rough. The collard is starting to wilt a little bit, some of it, but it's still a lot of good collard greens in here. And then we've got our mustard greens. They're looking pretty well, pretty good. I've got some more starting to come up down here that I planted late. You can kind of see the light green. I decided to get some more because that's what everybody was wanting. And then here is my main row for everybody that wants to pick the greens off of them for the turnips. Some of the ones that are spread out a little farther, we got one right here. This one looks pretty good. I'd say that's about ready to pick. Pull that out of the ground. There's a good one right there. They're looking pretty good. I've got a lot of good larger ones for eating the turnips. Some people might like cooking them and eating them with cornbread. I think they're really good that way. I also like skinning them and cutting them up and putting salt on them. I think that's a really good choice or option. I know a lot of people don't like eating them raw or haven't even thought about trying them raw, but they are really good. Just cut them up and put a little salt on them. That was something my grandfather used to do. You can see here I've got my clover coming in really well on this area. The clover is mainly to put nitrogen back into the soil from what I've read online. It'll help with corn when I do corn out here again. Planning on it next year. I'm not going to do the whole field in corn. I've got about a half an acre here. We've got a few more random, they got away from me, throwing them out with the seeder. There's turnips, and then we've got a nice little row going right here. You can tell because it's a different color and different shaped plant. This is all, what are they called? Radishes. That's it, radishes. See if I can get a peek at any of them down here. Yeah, you can kind of see one right there. They're getting kind of dark. I think I'm done waited a little late to pull some of them. I'm not a big fan of them, but I've got a few people around that like them, so I planted a few. But yeah, all the turnips through here, they look kind of rough. You can see I burnt stuff over there, and it kind of was the end of that. Yeah, we've got quite a few turnips coming up. There's a good one right there. A bunch of little bitty ones up under here. They're coming in pretty good overall. Some of them, like I said, I think I planted a little too thick. Like right here, they're all on top of each other. The ones that are more spread out, oh yeah, there we go. There's a bunch of them right there. The ones that are more spread out did better. I think I'm gonna sell like the medium to large size ones for like 25 cents a piece. It'll be like $1 a pound. Don't want to get rich off of this. I just enjoy doing it. I'm only 26 years old, and there's not many people my age doing this. Not many people my age have got this much land either. I've got about 2 acres here, but only half an acre is being planted on. Yeah, you can see the kale's looking pretty rough. I've still got my lines laid in through here. Those are the soaker hoses that I've been using. I don't need them right now because we've been getting rain, thankfully. Friend of mine at work, older man, he came out here and picked him some before they started looking rough, and told me when he seen this hose through here, he thought it was a snake and about did a backflip over one of the rows. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've got going on right now with the garden. Like I said, the purple hull peas are looking pretty good. The turnips, the roots themselves are coming in pretty well. I've never been a huge fan of greens. I do like turnip greens if they're cooked right, but I love the turnips. And like I said, you can cut them up and put salt on them and eat them raw. They're amazing. I love them. If y'all like the video, make sure you like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.